Hello, friends. It is time for the 2023 Golden Globe nominations. I'm here. It's nearly midnight. They're going to be announced in about 15 minutes. I've got what I think is the correct live stream up, so I'm going to be live reacting to all of the nominations in the film categories because TV, I just haven't seen enough TV shows this year. I hope Better Call Saul does well. That's about where I'm at. But yeah, so if you watch my prediction video, you'd kind of know where my head's at with this in terms of what I'm hoping for. There's not too much I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for chaos. I'd like to get some of my predictions right, but I'd also like to see some crazy picks that shake up the race and see what the Globes are all about in the year 2023. In terms of films I really want to see, I mean, there's all the usual contenders, but like I'd love to see After Sun sneak a nomination. I'd love to see The Quiet Girl sneak into international, which probably won't happen. I'd love to see Elvis not be nominated. I know I'm predicting it, so that's one prediction that I'd hope to get wrong. And part of me just hopes James Cameron isn't nominated so I can be smug about not predicting him in Best Director. But yeah, let's do it. I'll be reacting. I'm not expecting anything too crazy because it's early days. I don't have too many dogs in the fight yet. I'm kind of just excited about all the movies, but yep, let's see what happens. All right, here we go. We're about to start. Let's see what happens. I know, another commercial. American commercials are so weird, by the way. I'm watching like an NBC Today stream and it's really surreal. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention is I know I predicted it, but I really hope to see RR get nominated, especially in comedy and best song and maybe director. I didn't predict it, but that would be super cool.
Best performance by an actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy.
Here we go.
Diego Calva, Babylon. Daniel Craig, Glass Onion,
Yep.
Knives Out Mystery. Adam Driver, White
Yes!
Colin Farrell, The Banshees of Inisherin. Ray Fiennes, The Menu.
Wow, I missed her. I'm so happy about Adam Driver getting in.
Director, motion picture. James Cameron, Avatar.
I'm wrong.
Way of Water. Daniel Kwan, Daniel Schneid, Everything, Everywhere.
What did I tell you? They're in.
Baz Luhrmann, Elvis.
I was right about that.
The Banshees of Inisherin.
Martin McDonough?
Steven Spielberg, The Fablemans.
No Sarah Polly. That hurts. Maybe they don't like women talking, but they like white noise. That is interesting because it's one of my favorites of the year.
Better Call Saul.
Better Call Saul is great, but I guess yeah, just to break that down, let's check what I missed in comedy actor. No, Adam Sandler.
In a supporting role in a motion picture.
Supporting actress.
Any motion picture. My apologies. Angela Bassett, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Carrie Condon, The Banshees of Inisherin.
Wow.
Jamie Lee Curtis, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Dolly De Leon.
Ooh,
Triangle of
that's very
Sadness.
cool.
Carrie Mulligan, She Said.
I got that completely wrong.
Best Original Song, Motion Picture. Carolina, Where the Crawdads Sing. Ciao Papa. Guillermo del
Didn't expect
Toro's
that.
Pinocchio.
Could that get in for picture?
Hold My Hand, Top Gun Maverick. Lift Me Up, Black Panther.
Give me the
Wakanda
white
Forever.
noise song.
Natu Natu.
Yes.
RRR.
Yes. Good. We need to see that shit performed at the Oscars.
Best performance by an actor in a supporting role in any motion picture. Brendan Gleeson, The Banshees of Inisherin. Barry Keoghan,
Ooh,
The Banshees
that's
of Inisherin.
great. Didn't pick him.
Brad Pitt, Babylon.
Wow.
Kai Hui Kwan, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
Good.
Eddie Redmayne, The Good Nurse.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Actress in a motion picture drama. Kate Blanchett, Tar.
Yep.
Olivia Colman, Empire of Light. Viola Davis, The Woman King. Ana de Armas, Blanc. Michelle Williams, The Fablemans. Best performance by an
Did I not hear
actor in
Michelle
a
Yeoh's name?
musical or comedy. Leslie
No, that's
Manville,
comedy.
Mrs.
Duh, I'm
Harris
an idiot.
Goes to Paris. Margot
Good.
Robbie, Babylon. Anna Taylor-Joy, The Menu.
Picked
Emma
it.
Thompson, Good Luck to You, Leo Grand. Michelle Yeoh, Everything, Everywhere.
Finally got 5 out of 5 and something. Ana de Armas Blonde. That is fucking insane. And Brad Pitt. I really thought they'd be trying to avoid controversy.
Best performance by an actor in a motion picture drama. Austin Butler, Elvis. Brendan Fraser, The Whale. Hugh Jackman, The Sun.
I was wrong.
Bill Nye, Living. Jeremy Pope, The Inspection.
I said that could happen. I said that could
Best
happen.
Motion
I was
Picture
no
Musical or
cruise.
Comedy.
No cruise.
Babylon. The Banshees of Inisherin. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Glass Onion. A Knives Out Mystery. Triangle of Sadness.
I probably should have picked that. 4 out of 5. I'll
Best
take it.
Motion Picture Drama. Avatar. The Way of Water.
Ooh.
Elvis.
What's
The
missing?
Fablemans.
They're not women talking?
Tar. Top Gun Maverick.
They don't like women talking.
Thank you everyone for your
It didn't get supporting actress either, did it? At all. Are they not doing score? Or international? Those kind of sucked. Yeah, noteworthy things. Women talking completely snubbed. They like Babylon. I don't think they did screenplay, score, or international feature. So I'm gonna have a look and try to find some full lists and then go through yeah, everything and make sense of it all. Okay, so they've released full lists and those other categories they've missed. So I'm gonna go through those and react to those guys. Best animated feature. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Inu-Oh, which I kind of have had on my radar, but I didn't expect it here. Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, Turning Red, so no other surprises there. Best international feature, All Quiet on the Western Front, Argentina 1985. Now I picked that one. I feel pretty good about that. Close, Decision to Leave, RRR. Now that's 5 for me in international. I've seen so many of the films in that race, so I guess it makes sense that I'd predict it right. Now, what else have I missed? The two others are screenplay and score that they missed. So screenplay, Tar, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Banshees of Inisherin, Women Talking. So Women Talking misses picture, director, acting, gets screenplay. Weird. The Fablemans. Yeah, so I predicted 5 there. Original score, Banshees of Inisherin, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Women Talking. I'm kind of baffled that it only got those. Like, I haven't seen it, but it's a movie that I'm kind of rooting for. Babylon, Fablemans. I think I predicted all 5 of those too. So I'll look at my own predictions after, but let's go through them and see what implications have arisen here, because I think some implications have arisen. Not predicting Avatar's kind of on me, so that getting picture and director kind of expected, and I think that just means it's kind of looking like a sure thing. And I guess in both categories, Women Talking has made way for it. Now, is that a Globes thing? But weirdly, I guess one thing I'd like to mention is that I'm kind of baffled that they didn't steer away from controversy. Okay, maybe not controversy, but I really expected these to be a new age Globes where they go for more international stuff, more women and stuff. But instead, they nominate Brad Pitt, who is like been outed as an abuser. So they must kind of like Babylon. And also, they're not nominating Women Talking, which is like the only prominent female-directed, female-led film in the race. So I don't know what's going on with these new members. We'll see. Kind of chuffed that I got the Elvis predictions right. I'm pretty fucking upset that it's in there. Like Baz Luhrmann getting a director nomination. I hate that film, like to its core. I'm glad I got it right, but I didn't get Cameron right. So again, Sarah Polley's the one who misses there. Lead actor, Hugh Jackman, the son I should have seen coming, so he's definitely still in the race. Jeremy Pope, The Inspection. I said that they like to grab someone down, and maybe this brings his stocks up. Maybe A24 see this and think, oh, maybe we should actually try and campaign him because the 5th spot in actor is looking kind of flimsy. Drama actress, Ana de Armas. I don't even know what to say to that. I kind of hope that's just a Globes thing. Not even because I don't like her performance. I think she is very good in it, as much as I hate the film, but I don't want Blonde to be in the conversation. I've had enough of Blonde discourse and I don't want it to be around anymore. And then Olivia Colman got in for Empire of Light too, which I didn't think people cared about the film, but I guess names still matter to the Globes. Colman and Jackman, both the films that I expected no one to care about, both got in, and I think it was their only nominations. No Danielle Deadwyler. Again, kind of baffling that they wouldn't put her in. It feels like such an important performance from what I've heard about it. And then the other one who missed there was Jessica Chastain for The Good Nurse, who, like, look, that was kind of a long shot. And then over to comedy. I think comedy picture was pretty expected. Triangle of Sadness. Again, I said I don't know where to put it in the race. I guess it's in. I think it's something that we should be looking at for a few Oscar nominations, and it could take on that sort of pseudo international slot in Best Picture or Screenplay or maybe even Director. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Comedy actress. For a minute, I freaked out thinking Michelle Yeoh was not there because I got confused with drama. But this is one of the few categories I got 5 out of 5 right. I'm very glad they recognized Leslie Manville. Nothing much more to say there. Comedy actor Adam Driver for White Noise. That's probably my favorite surprise of the night. It's a film that I was hoping would just get even one nomination, so I will take that because he's in my personal top 5 actors of the year. I think it's a great performance. It's a great comedic performance that goes to some very existential places, and I'm really, really glad to see him recognized there. Ralph Fiennes for The Menu, I didn't predict either, but I'm glad to see him there too. And again, I said there was a sort of a big group there who all could have easily got in, so I'm not really shocked that Hanks and Adam Sandler missed out. Although Adam Sandler just cannot take a trick when it comes to these big award ceremonies. They do not want to go for him, no matter how much he's in the spotlight now. Yeah, the supporting actress might be the biggest surprise. It's becoming a really difficult category to predict, and I've been saying all year that it's gonna be the hardest category to predict all year, and it's looking like that because wow, Angela Bassett, Kerry Condon, Jamie Lee Curtis, Dolly DeLeon, and Carey Mulligan only got 2 of those. Most of them aren't even in my Oscar 5. So, what does this say? Kerry Condon's a lock. Maybe she wins. But I don't know how much to read into the Women Talking Girls missing because it's clear that they didn't really like the film that much. So, this could be a one off. What I am surprised by is Janelle Monáe not getting in there. I really thought that was a lock. Carey Mulligan getting in for She Said with the film getting nothing else. That's kind of weird. I really thought they would have to go hand in hand. Dolly Leon, Triangle of Sadness. The nomination makes sense with the film getting in for Best Picture. It's still a surprise to me, but she is probably the best performance in the film and, awesome Filipino representation. So really cool to see her getting on the campaign trail. And you know how I feel about Curtis. I like her performance. I like her. I just think it's dumb that she's getting in over Stephanie Sue, but that's what's happening. So Kerry Condon and Curtis are probably the 2 that I'm most confident in making the Oscar 5 out of that lineup, but I really don't know. I still think we've got to have one of the Women Talking Women get in there. I hope this was an anomaly. Supporting actor, Brad Pitt. I talked about that. Eddie Redmayne, Good Nurse. I told you he was going to get a lone nomination. What do? Do I stop predicting now, knowing that this was his lone nomination? Or do I say, maybe it's not a lone nomination? Maybe I keep predicting Eddie Redmayne. I don't know. I've dumped on Eddie Redmayne in my time, but I actually think he's really great in that film and kind of deserving. Very happy Barry Keoghan got in, even though I didn't expect it. I think this just means he's an even bigger shot at the Oscar nom, and it shows that the Globes are not afraid of doing double nominations, so maybe they do just hate women talking. Ke Huy Quan's winning anyway. I didn't even mention Tom Cruise missing. That is a shock. I kind of expect Jeremy Pope to get in, but not at the expense of Cruise. So maybe Globes just didn't go for it, but Maverick got everything else it needed to. But maybe people actually aren't taking him seriously as a performer. Maybe it was just something that us pundits really just drummed up a hype circle. It's something that remains to be seen, but it's going to make lead actor predictions a lot more difficult going forward. Outside of that, I think that's it for shocks and surprises. Again, yeah, baffled by a couple of those. Very curious to see what everyone else thinks, and I will go tally up my predictions and give you those, and then I will be on my merry way. So as for predictions, I got 54 out of 70 for about 77%. I got perfect scores in international, score, screenplay, and best actress comedy. So I'll take that, considering how weird the Globes can be. There are probably going to be some people who did better, the people who predicted Avatar, but I countered them by predicting Baz Luhrmann and Eddie Redmayne and stuff like Argentina 1985. But overall, I'm not a huge fan of these picks. There's some I love, like Adam Driver. There's some I'm kind of baffled by, like I'm annoyed by Jamie Lee Curtis getting in, even though I expected it. I'm kind of annoyed by the Women Talking snub, even though I haven't seen the film. What do I think about the Best Picture race as a whole? Maybe a tiny blow to Top Gun Maverick in terms of the winning conversation. I think Tar, Banshees, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and The Fabelmans, they have not lost a beat. They are doing everything they need to do right now. I'm seeing The Fabelmans tomorrow, so I'm very, very excited to be able to finally see what all the fuss is about with that film. But that's going to be it from me for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of the nominees in the description. Follow me on Instagram. That's where I post everything I'm doing. Follow me on Letterboxd and, find me at your local movie theater because I'll probably fucking be there. Oh, and one last thing I forgot to mention. One of the key things I was looking for clarity on from these noms was who is getting in out of the Fablemans boys. And fucking none of them got in. God damn it. What do we do? Maybe the Globes really did just split votes between them and the Women Talking Women. I don't know. Goodbye. To be continued.